Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. I know today we had a little bit later of a start because I wanted to see how New York was going to open. If you were curious as to what I was expecting, feel free to watch the Bitcoin and Ethereum video, which had a Dixie update. And that's kind of why we're starting with Dixie right now for our equity video. Looks like Dixie is putting in a little bit of a support bounce. We did not break this last high, and we're putting up a little bit of a rally, not really a relief rally, due to the quick sell-off. So now the goal is to break above $10.70. Once you break above $10.70, you can look for the retest into 11.18. But this right now is putting in lower highs, kind of like in a bull flag formation, which we've been tracking. Okay, and we're bouncing off the midline. So I'm not bearish, but this is time to be a little bit more defensive due to the fact that we are now testing this previous low area. I don't like being under the 55. I know that we're putting in a little bit of an inverse, we're putting in a little bit of an inverse head and shoulder accumulation, which we were doing with other assets as well. So this is the way I like my bounces to occur, okay, for the bullish accumulation. So we have to wait and see now today's daily close. Are we going to close above $10.70? If so, the possibility of us testing into the breakdown of 1152 is highly likely. And then we have another attempt to see if we break out the resistance at the top, due to the fact that we shook out people and gathered steam to the downside. Now we have the power and money to break some shorts to the upside. So this is something I'm watching very, very carefully. I have my alert right here at around $110, saying that if we break under $110, this idea can be false, and we have to wait for the daily close to see if we hold 109.56 or not. It's so ironic that we bounced here because this was the fib extension of this. I mean, after this, if you guys look at my earlier weekly videos, I was saying if we lose this level, then yeah, we have this 100 EMA, but then more than likely we're testing the 103, which is the middle of the channel. So we've always expected this, and we're always going to remember that all this pink lines is naked point of controls, showing you that there's money lined up there. So it makes sense for the market maker to go over there. I have things on that I should not, because these are member tools, but I just want you guys to see the point that I'm saying is that the path to the upside is least resistance, and all this is support. So even if we don't, there's so much money waiting to buy these dips that more than likely we're going up, guys. It's going to take time. It's going to take time, but more than likely, this is what's going to happen. We might get accumulated on the 21 and then bounce up. So you got to wait a whole week. You got to survive your over leveraged trades for a week or two if you want to be a real trader and ride this to the top side. So that's all I got to say about Dixie. Now I'm going to turn off my other indicators. Give me 1 second. All right, we're back. This is what it looks like without all my indicators on. Okay. So what we're looking for on a weekly is just making sure this week we don't close under 109. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. And if we lose 109, then I'm looking for 103. 109.50, but no, I'm going to say 109 even. And then if we lose 109, I'm looking for 103 to 101 to save us. If this occurs, this drop, okay, you will see all equities pump. Okay, stocks will pump, crypto will pump, etc. So why, if this is not gonna drop, is everything dumping right now? Well, more than likely we have found a local bottom. Okay, if you look at the 4 hour or the daily, look at 4 hour. I'm gonna get this crap out of the way. Turn off all my stuff. If you look at the 4 hour, we're putting in a higher low. So more than likely we can find this as support and rise up and break above this, all the money that's been stacked above here. We can break above it and higher out of this channel this green channel, because this was a breakout. We rejected a golden pocket. We're finding support now on the fib and EMA, and then we can launch up from here. So keep that in mind. I'm done ranting of Dixie. Dixie is controlling a lot of other things, so I just want to make sure how important this is. So we spent 5 whole freaking minutes on it. Now let's go to the things that you guys want to see. Turtle time. Here you go, Dow up 1.3%, and that's due to Dixie coming to the bottom. But look, did we make a new high? No. Here, let's turn on our indicators. All right, we're looking for a close above 33,156. If we don't get that close above 33,156 and we have any daily close under 33.47, more than likely we will go sideways and down and find support near 32,175. That's all I can say. That is if we can close over here. If we close like this and go sideways, all the EMAs will come up, and then this will be your support around 32,450. So 32,450 can be your first warning, and then second warning is the EMA on a longer time frame at 32,150. Okay, for further downside, because all we're doing is consolidating this little channel. It looks like it broke out. Well, if it did, it needs to close out there, open a new candle out there, and continue up. And then yes, we have broken this channel, and we can look for the golden pocket at around 34.8. But before that will come our test of 33,170, 33,150, whatever, 33,150, and then we'll come like around 33.6, and then comes 34.6 and 7. So just want to make sure that you guys are very clear of that. Then let's go to the next asset. Turn off everything. We don't need to see that yet. So this is NASDAQ. NASDAQ looks like it put in a nice little bottom accumulation right over here. This is a higher low. We are above the golden pocket, which is 10.9. So we're going and testing the breakdown area, which I kind of expected, I assume. I don't know what I said in my last video, but make sure you guys fact check me. What did I say? If I'm wrong, call me out. Like, these videos are for you to know that, hey, this is what I thought regardless of what news comes out. So if I'm right, that means the news is useless and you guys are trading something that doesn't need to be traded. Anyway, back to what we were saying. We were at resistance at the green and 100 EMA. If we have a 4-hour open and close above 11,150, we can look for the next resistance over here at what, 11,350. But if we don't break above here and we reject in this area, then I would expect a sweep to the downside. And then whatever you guys thought this was, you can assume it's the head and shoulder situation. Okay? It's just basically a sweep of liquidity to the downside, and inside of this thing, you're doing this thing like a head and shoulder. And it literally is playing out perfectly. And I'll make this a different color so you see what I'm talking about. Do you see? All it was a sweep of liquidity to the top. That's how I see it. And this is a 4-hour time frame. So there's not even like, we're not even scalping. This is not even me making 300-400% in like a day. This is you waiting like, Jesus Christ. Just talking about this stuff frustrates me. It's annoying. It's annoying that I'm gonna wait 30 freaking days for a 10% move. So even if I was 100x, I would be like making 1,000% over 30 days, or I can make 100% a day for 30 days and then make that what, 3,000%. So I'm giving up 66.66% of compounding interest by holding this for 30 days as opposed to just scalping it the way I'm giving you guys these levels. Look at how perfectly this is matching. Here's your long. You take longs from here up, use this as your stop loss. Take profit at all these lines as you're going up and down. So you would have been able to up, take profit, and then over here we would have been taking our shorts at the top of the channel. You would have been shorting and closing your position in profit. Now you're waiting for it to come back to support. Here's the middle of the channel, which is your support. You have this long you can take with the stop loss under here, knowing that this is the previous low, so it's low risk to reward. And now you're taking profit again back at the top of the channel and so on. If you break this golden pocket here one more time, this will be like the third time, and this is a short. You're going to ride this short from the larger channel. Like, let's go back to the color time. Here, this green line here is one channel right here. Oh shit, this is not it right here. This orange green line right here, and this is one channel. The larger time frame channel, the one that we are trading if you were trying to swing trade this nonsense. This orange channel here, let's make that white. This is our local channel. Okay, this is where we are scalping in this thing. Okay, now in this channel, here's your midline right here. Okay, so over here until it comes under here, there's no short. You should be longing with this as your stop loss. Logically, this can also be your stop loss, your last local low. This is why we have this level marked. Okay, I'm putting the importance in white. If this is where you long, you take profit at all the lines above. And then this is your ultimate take profit here at the top of the range of this whole consolidation. And this is where you want to take a short as you close some long profit as a hedge. In case it comes back down to support, you have a short making you money while you re-long. Again, I hope all that makes sense. If not, come join members and I'll explain it to you calmly because I don't want to do it again in any more detail. Deleting all these scribble TA. We call this scribble TA. You guys will learn the vocabulary as you become members in time. Everyone's eventually gonna. I have no doubt in my mind that the popularity of this group is gonna grow because out of all the people I'm watching trading, I'm just looking at how many people don't know what the hell they're doing. And it just makes me that much more confident in the future success of my trading channel. Anyway, next asset, and I'm doing 4 hour even though I usually tell you guys daily because market is open. So there's no point in predicting. It's kind of like me telling you where it's going kind of situation. So here you go. You have your buys coming up, but look, volume is coming down. I taught someone this in members. This is called bearish volume divergence. We should be looking for a top to be set in. Let's turn on our EMAs. There you go. So this short line is the local from this consolidation. These large lines, the longer ones, which I will make thicker, is the global trend on that larger time frame. Okay, the larger time frame, from the actual top to the bottom. So all we are doing right now, okay, is testing the bottom at 38.50. If we can break above 38.50, our next level of resistance will be around 39, $50 more. Until we break this last previous high, there's no looking for higher. Okay? We're doing is shaking out late shorts, people who panic sold, etc., etc., etc. More than likely, the long scalps are taking the longs because this whole thing has been here forever, guys. Like, this is why I'm making these videos so you guys understand we knew where it was going to do what it was going to do, and we know where it's going. So there's no if, ands, or buts about whatever the fuck the news says. I'm telling you where price is going by just looking at the chart. Listen to me. It's going right here until it goes above it with a daily or a 4 hour open and close above 38.50. You're not looking for even the next resistance at the 21 EMA, okay, which is around 38, 34. 34. So basically about $100 more, $75 more. Did I say 34? I meant 39. I'm sorry. I meant 39. So it's about $75 higher. Until we get above that, there's still no upside because you're going to fight a larger resistance. This 4,200 is the bottom of the bearish order block. It's all going to be lower highs. So we can go from here and reject. We can go from here and reject. We can go from here and reject. There is no bullish ideas until we can get above here and reject and use this as support and break out. Now we have an actual uptrend. I hope that makes sense. Once again, if you don't understand what the heck I'm talking about, come to members and I'll explain it to you calmly and slowly. Next asset. And I don't even know what assets I'm even looking at. I forgot to mention. So please look over here or the watermark behind the chart to understand what we're looking at. This was S&P. Now we're looking at gold. As I said, we had a pop up into the golden pocket. We need to find a close above it. Looks like we're already pulling back off of 1689, 1684. Totally okay and understandable. We have no fear until we lose 1660 with a 4-hour open and close. That will confirm, hey, you have to look for lower support, maybe 1650-ish. Did I say 1650 twice? Oh, okay, yeah. So 1660 to 1640. Gold is such a turtle, so it's like $10 increments that we're looking at. So here, let's go to a daily. It's not gonna like go crazy on the daily time frame. So we are looking for support at 1660. I won't panic until losing 1640 to the downside with an open and close on a daily time frame. Then I can be like, all right, this consolidation is not gonna get consolidated on the top fib. We're gonna go deep and go all the way to the deeper fib at 1540 and then try to scoop it up from here and go up as like this. Let's show you what I mean. Something in this fashion. Sure, like that. That. So this is a descending channel, so it stays green. Oops, yeah, it's green. And that's what we're looking for. If we're bullish, okay, price can consolidate here all at once. We don't care. Until it breaks under here, there's no bearishness. As long as it's floating around here, the possibility of gathering steam and breaking up is there. All right, the measured move out of this channel, when we do get out of this nonsense, slow turtle move, is going to be at least to there. So 1670. And look what this is. This line right here is your midline of your larger channel. So all we're doing is coming to a local bottom and we're coming to test up resistance like, hey, is this really bearish? If so, we'll reject again from 1750. There is no if, ands, buts about this. More than likely, this is going to rally into this 2000 plus area. Okay, I'm just being honest with you that this is being accumulated by whoever and whomever, and it's going to probably get marked up in price, and then they're going to sell off around 1760. You're going to see some resistance, and then if we get even higher, you'll see some resistance there. That there's, I don't understand the argument. There is no argument about what I'm explaining to you. Why do you assume there's going to be a massive sell off on gold? Did we start asteroid mining? Did we dig so deep in the Earth's crust that now we have a new gold reserve? No. So just understand that due to inflation, gold will naturally go up because currencies are pegged to this metal. All right. Next asset before we go on rants. If you want to know more about how reserves work, please feel free to join members. This whole equities video series will just be constant advertising for membership so that way we can trade quicker assets. Here on a weekly time frame, I just turn on all my indicators, and if you've been following along the series, you are watching exactly what I'm trying to show you. We are coming into resistance. We want to get to 2184 to 2090 on silver, and I do think that once we get there, we'll find a little bit of a pullback into support around 1975, and then we will break out for higher. This is an inverse head and shoulder. I'm looking for my neckline to break and go to the next fib over here at 2373 and then higher. Silver, for some reason, is acting much more better than gold. I don't know what it is. I don't care. The chart doesn't lie. Everyone else can lie to you in your life, okay? Everyone. But the thing I'm telling you is price in the market never lies. You can be wrong as a trader, but the price is always right. Also, one thing I will point out, this volume is coming to a low as the sell-off is coming to an end. You should see this bullish volume divergence as we accumulate and break out on a weekly time frame. In time, this is going to break this resistance over here, looking left, at the 200 EMA at 21, let's just say 2150, and then you'll see that clear move up after 2150 is open and close above. And that's basically it, guys. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please leave it in the comment section below. If you enjoy this and you want to follow along this series, this is all going to become highly member material moving forward. So please do like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications. If you're interested in my live trading service, please join our Discord server, which is the description in the video below. And if you have any other assets or other questions you have, leave it in the comment section below and I'll get back to you in the next video, guys. Not a problem. Aside from that, I hope you guys stay safe, trade carefully. If you have any questions or concerns, as I said, about crypto or equities or any other assets like futures, like commodities like soybean futures, etc., crush meal like that, feel free to reach out. I'll be more than happy to help you and chart whatever asset you would like a second opinion on. That's literally what members is. You guys see what I'm trading and watching every day. If it's something outside of what I'm already giving you and you want it, if you're paying for membership, that's literally my job, is to provide you that service. So aside from that, guys, trade safely. Be careful. See you tomorrow.